for the words of appreciation in behalf of the graduates.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment that I get to speak in front of you for just a number of minutes as per instruction. This is also the moment that you get to give estimates if I'm really intelligent or if I have just plagiarized this speech. But this is the moment that I will never try to please anyone at the expense of my peace of mind. Instead, this will be the moment that I will spend to express my truth, my gratitude, my sense, and magnify my Jesus with a zero care if I mispronounce a word or two. With a zero care if I stutter or if I misread a phrase or two, and totally no care if this is not the content of a speech that you are expecting from a Summa Cum Laude. Finally, a moment that is not graded. What a relief for me. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day that others started predicting, but it didn't sink into me until I was left with no choice but to fight for my academic scholarship. From then on, I started praying every morning during my daily devotionals. And praise the Lord, He granted that prayer. With Summa Cum Laude under my name, I honestly feel very pressured more than I've ever been. Unlike many of you who have many lives to live, I may be or may not be fortunate that this is my life. My life is here in education. And the world sadly made me believe that this is the only field where I am good at. And if I mess this up, or if I miss this speech, what good am I? And while on the road trying tremendously hard in the only thing where I find myself worth it, there were people who, as what Dr. Taylor Swift said, who tried to undercut my success. Since I was a child until today, I keep hearing noises like, "Gi-favor naman na sa mga teachers. Sip-sip ang mama," or "close manggod na sa teachers. Naning manggod na awas stress kaayo kay trying hard." Dali na manggod ma-honor sa isimin, niya nag-online class ra pa jud. Kung online class ta sa una, why sigurado nga puro ta summa karon. Sayon ra manggod ang customs. Right today na siya, sige mo nagkabili sa contest sa una. Book smart ra man na he won't make it in life because he's too shy. And you know what? It's totally fine. When all those people around me say those things, the weight on my shoulders actually feel lighter because, the expectations lessen. But little did they know is that they are somehow right. I actually don't feel smart at most times. And honestly, I don't feel like I deserve this honor. But I've come to also realize that it's totally not okay to be smart at all times. What's not okay is trying to pull other people down because they try hard, when in fact, there's nothing wrong with trying hard. A piece of advice from Dr. Taylor Swift goes on to tell us that we should never be ashamed of trying, that effortlessness is a myth. That's why I'm always a fan of Taylor, and to those, all of you, who constantly try their very hard. Those who try hard are the ones who know how difficult it is to make it on their own. And those who try hard are the ones who know that they will not make it without the people who were there every step of the way, who helped them fulfill their dreams, when all the others tried to terrify and pull them down. And as a try-hard myself, I claim to be a try-hard individual, I would like to thank the people God sent me in order to be in this podium. Firstly, I'd like to thank the University of Cebu for the academic scholarship, which saved me after 2 scholarship failures. So the itch bread, no? To Dr. Sasil, who's very considerate to us Seventh-day Adventists, for the TTH schedule of the NSTP. Without it, I would have been enrolled somewhere else, and I wouldn't be here. To my amazing professors, whose names I really want to mention one by one, but I can't because this is a time-limited speech. Ma'am, sir, My heart is so full, no cliche, but know that I can't thank you enough. For being patient with us when we were learning slow, for responding empathetically to our nonsensical questions, for replying to our questions even at times off of your schedules. Thank you so much. And most importantly, thank you for saving our grades a lot of times because you believed in us. You believed in the trying hard us. In the same way, you also defended our scholarships. You protected our hearts from breaking. You help fulfill our dreams, not just for ourselves, but to those for the ones we love. And for your grace and generosity during the times we expected the worst, thank you. To the people who were there in every step of the way without me even asking and without expecting something in return, the very reason why I also prayed for this very moment to speak in front of you in order to thank them. I have a list here and I will read them one by one. To Ate Eileen and Kuya Bernard, Ate Nilda, Ate Weng, to Ma'am Junaliza, Ate Bekbek, Ate Helen, and Uncle Andre, Kuya JR and Ate Cecil, Ate Janice, Ate Edith, Tita Erlinda, Tita Lolita, President Clarky, Kenny, Justin, Madam George, Mari, and my classmates, all of you. My team Isla, Raymond, Carl Greg, Carl, Donna, Ethel, Erwin J, and my elementary and high school teachers, my Seventh-day Adventist family, and my UC Adventist Student Society family. And of course, to my mama and my papa, the very reason why I worked and fought this hard, even if I am scolioidophobic, lenient, shy, and by nature, just not a fighter, unlike all of you. And the very reason why I defended my scholarship and finished this strong. Thank you, Ma, for being the wind beneath my wings and the Proverbs 31 woman in my life. Murag wala siya naninaw, no? I love you, Ma, more than how I love Taylor Swift, and I don't even know how to start thanking you. Around you, I get to be the real me, shy, lazy boy, sad boy, mean, and attitude, and just very dependent. Thank you for your constant reminders for me to do good and to budget everything for me. Know that I understand how I have time, I complain because I'm tired and so pressured and depressed and lost. And just lost in your mind. You see, there is time, you have to do it alone. Because you have it first. And I really pray for the Lord to do that. And we won't have to do it anymore. Now, to my fellow graduates who also have their versions of noises that get loud sometimes, know that you don't have to prove yourself, ever. It's alright to not know, and it's fine to learn slow. If you are like me who still struggles with words, if you are like me who finds mental math difficult, it's totally fine. And when people try to undercut your success, let them. While they keep on talking, you also keep on trying hard. The social media don't have to know what you achieve because chances are some might be inspired, but some will also try to rain on your parade. It's enough that only the people who are really proud of you know, because they are the ones who genuinely celebrate you with or without a medal, with or without an achievement. They will celebrate you for being you. Remember that you are not obliged to be everything to everyone. You do you, but with a sense of responsibility and accountability. And if there's an ionic advice this humbled Summa Cum Laude would like to leave you with, it's for you to get a life more worthwhile than a medal or this limited opportunity to speak. If you want to pursue sports or music or business, then go. Just enjoy the process of learning and leave the numbers on the paper. Don't let the pressure of the waves drown you, but make your own waves, then sail through. Just remember that when you get up there, please never, ever, ever take all the credits. It's never been, I can do all things through me who strengthens me, but it always have been and always will be, I can do all things through Christ and Christ alone who strengthens me. It was God who got you through 17 years of education, through the pandemic, through the typhoons, through the earthquakes, both the literal and metaphorical ones. And the same God who will get you through the board exams. And it's the same God who will get you through life. And in life, dili mo matter kung kinsay una ni mata. what matters is kung kinsa ang libangon. So to all that trying hard like me, may we never forget the people who tried hard with us. And from this point onwards, let's try even harder. And in case we still haven't, let's try the hardest, but this time with our Jesus. And we shall never go wrong. Pray and pray even more. Try and try hard even more. Padayon sa pagbangon. My prayers be to thee. God bless us all, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Linao. At this juncture, may we request all the graduates to please stand.